Welcome to Inside the Investigation. In this episode, I will talk about narrative integration. I would ask that you support our podcast series by clicking subscribe. To understand every part of the investigation process, coercive interrogation, as well as flawed witness and victim interviews by law enforcement, check out all the episodes on this podcast. If you have questions about a case, please feel free to call our expert Brian Leslie at the number on the screen, or go to our website also on the screen. Just be aware we cannot provide legal advice, as we are an expert service. In high-stakes criminal investigations, the pressure to quickly solve a case can lead to flawed methods that drastically alter the course of justice. A common but perilous approach is the deductive method of investigation, where detectives cling to an initial theory and disregard evidence that doesn't fit their narrative. This method often results in the wrong suspect being held accountable, as investigators ignore exculpatory information and focus only on details that confirm their preconceived notions. Public demand for swift resolutions can exacerbate this issue, pushing investigators to manipulate statements and evidence to align with their theories rather than uncovering the truth. A critical technique within this flawed method is narrative integration. Here, interviewers utilize suggestive questioning to subtly implant specific words, phrases, or ideas into the minds of witnesses and victims. By steering interviews in this manner, investigators craft a narrative that supports their theory, often at the expense of accuracy and impartiality. This can lead to false or misleading statements being recorded as fact, further entrenching the initial, possibly incorrect, assumptions about the crime and the suspects involved. The result is a distorted investigation where the truth is obscured by the very process meant to reveal it. Another problematic technique is word integration. Interviewers replace or embellish the words used by witnesses and victims to make statements appear more dramatic or fitting to the desired narrative. For example, changing the word hit to whacked or gun to weapon can significantly alter the meaning and impact of a statement. This manipulation not only skews the investigation, but also affects how cases are perceived by the public and the judicial system. As these exaggerated or misrepresented statements become part of the official record, they reinforce the investigator's faulty theories and contribute to wrongful accusations and convictions. These investigative coercive practices highlight the dangers of allowing narrative control to overshadow objective truth. When detectives prioritize theory over evidence, they compromise the integrity of the investigation and the justice system. By focusing on creating a cohesive story rather than seeking factual accuracy, they risk severe consequences for suspects, victims, and the broader community. Understanding and addressing these flawed methods is crucial to ensuring that justice is served based on truth rather than speculation or convenience. We would also ask you to share this podcast episode with others. If you have questions about a case, please feel free to call our expert Brian Leslie at the number on the screen.